Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am in my van. So grateful to have it, and today we are at a drive-through food pantry. I am not feeling the best physically today. So we're just gonna visit while we wait. I'm here quite early so that I can hopefully get home before it gets too warm. And yeah, I've started my day off trying to get some energy. For those who don't know, drink 5-hour energies to hopefully give me the vitamins and stuff I need to get me going, wake me up, make my brain function. If you're not familiar with these drinks, before you start commenting, they're so bad for you, oh my gosh, they're terrible, you shouldn't be drinking those. I'm not gonna pay attention to any of those comments because I've been drinking these for a long time, and I would say 12 years probably. This is generic. I used to buy the actual 5-hour energy, but I can't afford those. And I found these, and they're actually not too bad tasting, and they are about not even $1 a piece, so it's a little bit more affordable. I have a lot of sleep disorders that make it very hard to function if I don't have energy. So that's why I drink it. I don't drink it for caffeine. I could drink a Coke or, Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew or something like that. This has vitamin B12 in it. It has a lot of other vitamins. It does have caffeine. I think it's like the amount of caffeine is in a cup of coffee. But that I don't drink it for the caffeine. I drink it for all the vitamins. And there's only 4 carbs in it, I believe is what it says, because it's sugar free. There's no sugar in it. Anyways, there's my rant about 5 hours. Had received comments saying like, those are horrible, those are so bad for you. But so is crashing in the middle of traffic, or so is falling asleep at a stoplight. That's horrible. And you might think, well, maybe just don't go out, just stay home. Well, then I would never leave my house. I would never leave my house, because there are times I have no energy. This morning is one of them. I mean, obviously I'm not asleep. I slept all night, but I think I still have sleep apnea, and it's a whole nother sleeping disorder. It was really bad when I was at my heaviest weight, I'm sure. Though I don't know, because I wasn't tested when I was at my heaviest. I think my my heaviest weight, where I was tested for sleep apnea, I was about either 280 or 360. I know they're a big difference, but I was pretty big. And no, that's not to be offensive to anybody who is those weights, because it's relevant basically on your body type and your height and all that, if it's big or not. To me, being 360 pounds was a lot of weight on my body. And being that big made it hard to breathe at night, and I guess I would stop breathing, which if you're not familiar with sleep apnea, you stop breathing when you're asleep and then you start again. Obviously, I'm still alive. So, but what that does is it makes it so you don't get good sleep, and your body's not actually resting. Even though you're in bed all night, you wake up and you're still tired. If you are going through that and you are sleeping all night, 6 to 8 hours, 10 hours a night or day, and you're still tired, you might want to get checked for sleep apnea, or any other. You might have like anemia or something. I also have anemia. I have iron deficient anemia. And I have hypersomnolence, I think is how you say it. Basically, it means excessive daytime sleepiness. I'm just so blessed with being tired. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm just struggling with tiredness, and It's making it very hard to do things and get things done. Or I was able to clean a little the other day. I cleaned 2 bathrooms in our house and mopped the floors, but I have no energy. Have any of you experienced that? No energy, no desire. You could like barely keep your eyes open. It's very hard. If you're struggling with that, don't be hard on yourself, because I know what that's like and you're not alone. There are lots of people who are struggling with a lack of energy or a lack of motivation. Now, I know some people might think, well, are you depressed? Because, if you Google your symptoms, I mean, that's a sign of depression. But I'm not depressed. I don't feel any kind of like sadness or loss of will to live, or I don't know what all qualifies as depression, but I don't feel sad. So I think I'm just overwhelmed with tiredness, and I'm concerned and worried financially. Like, who isn't? I mean, other than wealthy people, even, I bet wealthy people probably worry about money too, but just because the price of stuff just keeps going up and up, and I still owe on our car repairs because they needed to be done even though we didn't have money. I just put them on a card, so I'm paying that down, so that's stressful. But that would make me tired, and I'm not sad about it. I mean, it's concerning. I want to make sure it gets taken care of, just like a light bill or a gas bill or any other bill. You want to make sure you pay your bills. But I'm so sleepy, and I'm so lacking motivation to do anything because I'm tired. I believe that's what it is. So, you guys have any feelings like that? I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm talking about nothing. But I got nothing else to do. I'm sitting here waiting for the line to open up and move, and then I can get home before it gets too hot. And I will definitely show you what I get blessed with today. I've sent messages to everybody I know in the area if they want to come and get food, so hopefully everything gets picked up and nothing is wasted. I really hope like they're like outside of churches usually where they do the drive-through ones, and I really hope like that the church is able to take it inside, like to a pantry inside their church to bless their members and their congregation, or whatever word you use to describe the people that attend their church. So then even if they don't come to the food bank or something, they could still, if they need help, they can use those resources. Hopefully. I hope. That's all I can do is hope. Oh, try not to fall asleep on y'all. So tired. Some people might think, why do you drink those energy if you don't have instant energy? Well, it's not instant. It takes a minute for the vitamin to get in your bloodstream, and hopefully it'll be enough that I'm able to get some things done today, maybe laundry or edit a video. I recorded a couple, I just haven't edited them. So for those who don't know, our daughter has decided to serve a mission. I'm super excited. I'm not sure how excited Mitchell is. I'm sure he's super proud of her for making that choice, but anyways, so what that means is she will be getting a letter in like an email, because they used to mail letters, but now they'll email them. So at some point in the future coming up, she'll be receiving an email from the First Presidency of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and it will explain all the details of her mission and where she will be serving. And we're just so excited. So if you're not familiar, well, my knowledge of it is, because I'm not super knowledgeable of those things. I didn't serve a mission. Her father Codee doll did serve a mission in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. But I don't have a lot of knowledge about it, but what they do is the young kids, like I think girls can go as young as 19, and they go out, they send them to areas, and they go in pairs, and they just talk to people about the gospel of Jesus Christ, and invite them to learn more about him, and let them know that God loves them. And it's really cool. I think it's amazing that she is choosing to do that, and that she has such a strong testimony. Oh, it just makes me so happy and proud. But yeah, so we're all guessing, and our family and friends are guessing where we think that she will be called to serve. A friend of ours just got his mission call. He was actually in France when he opened it, and he was called to Quito, Ecuador, or Quito West, Ecuador. Anyway, somewhere over there in Ecuador is where he'll be serving his mission. He leaves in January, and my daughter has filled out her papers that she's available to leave as of January 1st. We're just waiting for a couple more interviews, and then she'll be receiving the letter. We'll definitely be making a video and posting it on our family channel. But if you want to guess where you think she'll get called to serve, you're free to comment in this video. We'll put your name and guess on our map. We do believe it will just be in the United States because of her diabetes. So she has ease of access to all the medical supplies that she'll need, which might be harder if she was in another country. So anyways, feeling a little bit more energized, not a ton, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like lately I haven't had energy to cook, and I know that part of that is the heat, and I have a little energy when I first get up, but as the day progresses, I have less and less energy, and so less and less desire to cook. So the video I made not too long ago where I made all those baked things and the s'mores pie and the omelets, and I can't remember, I made a lot that day. It was all early in the morning. So I need to figure out some kind of meal plan, recipe idea that I can make like on repeat, basically. Something that my family enjoys, and my brain is just blank, I think a week ago I had enchiladas every night. I just made enchiladas every night, just like individual portions, and kind of sick of enchiladas, but I like enchiladas, so I don't know. I'm just not sure what to do. If you guys are not following me on Facebook, I do have a Facebook group. It's called Candance Brewer, Simply Living, and we post a lot of recipes, ideas on there, and every once in a while I'll post like motivational quotes or sayings or something, and some of the local food banks in the area. And so if you're in Utah, that might be interesting to know, and you could help you maybe find some places to go for your own family. But just to get different recipe ideas and to join in it's mostly recipes. Every once in a while we'll post something else, but mostly it's just recipes, and you can share your recipes there. Friendship, if you have a prayer request, you could comment in there for people to pray for a family or friend if you're going through a hard time. So anyways, it would be great if you wanted to join that group. It doesn't cost anything. You just go over there and join. It's Candance Brewer, so just like my channel name, and then Simply Living, because isn't that what we're all trying to do? Just simply live and live simply. We don't have to live extravagantly or anything like that. So but yeah, so on there I had made a post about wanting easy, simple, quick, fast, delicious recipes, so I can create a meal plan. So if you do join the group and you have some amazing recipe that's super easy to make, a low carb is even a plus. But even if it's not a low carb recipe, sometimes I can make simple changes to it and make it low carb. So if it's a really good recipe and your family would eat it like on repeat, definitely share it. Easy the better. The easier the better, just because sometimes I have no energy or like barely any, and it's nice if it's something I can simply put together. I know crockpot meals are nice, freezer meals are nice. The problem is that sometimes they'll sit in the freezer until they're frostbite, because frostbite or frostbite, either way. Because in that moment it's like, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. And so I don't really want to make a bunch of meals in advance in the freezer. I love crockpot meals, especially in the, when it's starting to get cold. Soups are great. I really love soups. Mitch, not so much, but, if I was thinking like maybe like, has anybody heard of SOS? Come on now. Not like calling for help, but like a dish, a dinner. And I know it does not sound appetizing. If you know what it stands for. Because Mitch, the first time I served it to him, he's like, this is really good. What's it called, And I could tell him it's called SOS. And he goes, what? Like, what? And I go, shit on a shingle. And at least that's what I was told it was called. If I'm wrong, somebody please let me know what it stands for. But it's basically, I believe the original recipe is like chipped beef gravy on toast or bread. But basically, we would just put a piece of keto bread, break it up, or just lay it flat on our plate, and then put whatever meat, saucy gravy on top of the bread. And usually, at least in our house, we use like hamburger gravy, but you could use like chicken gravy. You could use like a chicken Alfredo minus noodles and just serve it over bread, or just whatever you have. So that would be a super simple thing. But I know one thing Codee loves, one of her favorite meals, we've actually done it on a few of her birthday parties throughout the years, is Hawaiian haystacks. And I can make that keto. It's not exactly the same, but like you could not have rice, you could have cauliflower rice. And then I know how to make the gravy keto, so you're not using cream of chicken soup or something. Then you have your toppings like olives and pineapple or whatever. And basically, if you don't know what a Hawaiian haystack is, you have rice and then meat and then gravy and like pineapple or olives or onions or green peppers or whatever. You basically make this little bowl of food. It's pretty good. Or you can have it on a plate. But mainly our house just does pineapple and olives. Sometimes we'll do onions, or tomatoes. I mean, you can put basically whatever you want on it. Do you guys have any specific things you put on yours if you make it? I know one time we did it and we had a party for her and we had cashews that we had out and like coconut, actual coconut flakes that you could put on it. And it's really a good dish, but it's not as good without rice. I haven't tried it with cauliflower rice, but I bet it would be good. I can make hammer fried rice keto with cauliflower rice, and that is amazing. We all love that, but it's a little bit of work, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to stand there and make it. And so I don't want to put that in a rotation, and then I have no energy to make it, and we're sitting there like, now what are we going to eat? And so I need easy, simple dishes. So, I don't know. All this talk of food's making me hungry. Lately, I have not been eating well keto-wise or low carb or even trying to be healthy, because starting in August, it's all like birthday months, and then it hits the holidays, and we've got Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's like, if you're not on track before August, it's over. Oh my gosh. And then Codee's birthday. Thankfully, she just wants to go to Hoo Hot for her birthday or have that kind of like Oriental dinner. For my birthday, I want to go to Texas Roadhouse. I have gift cards to go there that my son gave me a couple of years ago, I think, maybe a year ago. I haven't used them yet. And so I want to go there because we have the gift card, so it won't cost us any money. I want chicken fried steak with gravy, and then the little yeast rolls with the cinnamon honey butter. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so good. I mean, it's not for another month and a half, but I can still look forward to it. And isn't that the point of life? It's looking forward to all the little things you get to do. I mean, I get to go home and put this food away, and I get to go through it and maybe bless other people. And then I get to fold my laundry and put that away. And I get to, plan my daughter's mission farewell. And I get to plan meal plans. And hopefully you guys will comment recipe ideas on my Facebook group so that lots of people can enjoy your favorite recipes. I know I'm excited and looking forward to that. I get to plan and decorate for Halloween and give out treats to kids, and I get to set up a Christmas tree. Oh my goodness, it's all coming. It's going to come so quick and so fast. Do you guys have a favorite holiday? Do you like the holidays? I know some people don't like them. I love them. I love them all. I do. I love it. We were watching Christmas movies the other day because I just wanted to watch one. In fact, I watched one last night. I watched A Bride for Christmas. But me and my daughter and husband watched A Snow Globe Christmas. And halfway through it, my daughter turns around to me and she says, "Mom, you cannot set up the Christmas tree yet." And I was like, okay, I wasn't planning on it. I'm not planning on setting up a Christmas tree yet, I love all the feelings surrounding Christmas. For the most part, they're positive and loving and caring, and people just want to be kinder and nicer and more giving and more loving. I just love how people change how they act. I feel like I wish that people could act that way 24 all year long, not just from Thanksgiving to January 1st. I wish that could be that feeling that you want to give and do and help and love and share and bless. I wish that could be all year long. I wish people could feel that sense of wanting to help and wanting to lift other people's spirits all year long. And if you're not familiar with that, try to pay really close attention to how people that you see daily act as it gets closer to Thanksgiving. They just seem a little bit nicer and a little bit kinder and a little more giving. And I'm not saying they're not good and kind people year round, but a lot of people act better. Like they act, hopefully this is coming across what I mean to say, but they just act more loving and more Christ-like and more generous and more caring as it gets close to Christmas. And then after Christmas, they're still a little loving, and then January comes around and it's back to the grind of, okay, whatever. And those people will still help people and do stuff and be kind, but it's not as intense as it is from Thanksgiving through Christmas. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my perception of how people act, I don't know. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I've been talking for over 20 minutes. This is crazy. I think my energy is kicking in a little bit. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for all of you, the ones especially that comment, that message me privately, that reach out to me, that ask for help if they need it, or guidance on where they can find help. Because if I can help somebody in any way, I would. I mean, I feel so bad when people will say like, "Oh, I wish I had that," because I wish I could give it to you. I wish I could give it to you. Like, if you were close to me, you can have it. Like, I am so willing to give and share. Unfortunately, most of you are in another state or another continent, and I have no way to get it to you. So it makes me sad, but all I can do is pray and hope that you can get the same blessings and that you can be blessed and have everything that you need. And I pray that every night for all of my friends and family. So hopefully God hears our prayers and he helps and blesses all of you guys. All right, I am going to go for now, and I will see you when I get home with the food. Alright, I just got home and I'm just going to show you what I got right here in the car, and then I'm going to put it away because some of it is frozen. Alright, we got a big ginormous bag of frozen hash browns. I was just looking at hash browns the other day at the store, and look at this, blessed with hash browns. You can make hash browns with this. You can also add it to soup, if you didn't know that, for like diced potatoes or string potatoes in your soup. Yum yum. We got 3 bags of fish sticks. Does it say what kind? Alaskan pollock oven ready breaded fish sticks. So 3 bags of those, and they're 2 pounds each, so 6 pounds. And then I didn't count these mush. Let me see. Alright, there's 12 of them, and it's vanilla bean mush. It's just basically oatmeal, overnight oats, vanilla bean. A bag of pinto beans. Ooh, you know, we just talked about soup earlier, and macaroni. These are great to add in soup. This you would add last minute because it will keep cooking and keep swelling. Alright, a bag of non-fat dry milk. 1 can of this brand, Oobly Peachy Please sweet iced tea. And then we got a 2% gallon of milk. These rolls, maybe we're going to have some subs later, I don't know. But a 6-pack of rolls. This box full of fruit, 12 7-ounce cups mixed fruit in black cherry jelly. Yum, that looks so good. A bottle of dish soap. Yeah, I'm almost out of that. That's just basically like Dawn. And then this case of 27 cartons of, it looks like chocolate milk. Let's see what it says. It's Prairie Farms 1% low-fat chocolate milk. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh. Bless me. And it's good until November of 24. So nice. That's a lot of chocolate milk. And then there was one other item. And then there was 4 bags of green seedless grapes. Let's see. Pretty good. We have to make a fruit salad. Pretty tasty.